what's going on today? This is Extreme Gaming here, and welcome to Dragon Quest XI's Echoes of An Elusive Age Definitive Edition. This has been one of my favorite titles that I've played this year, and I've played it quite a lot, and I was hoping to share it with all my lovely extremists out there. So, why did I focus get past listen into the intro here and get started? Now, normally when you start up the game, it wouldn't say continue your adventure up here. It would just say continue, read a new adventure log, and I believe that's it. Or unless it just makes these two, I'm not 100% sure. I haven't seen that screen in a long time. So, what we're going to do, we're not going to continue our adventure or delete one. We're going to create a new adventure log. As you can see, I've played on this quite a bit. And you get to name... This is where you name our hero, so if you want to name it yourself, here you go. Your name, then feel free to do that. But I'm going to name it our hero here, Extreme. And if you look at the bottom of right of the screen, there's things that say Draconian Quest. I'll be going over what that does later. But for now, we are going to just go through and click End here. Are you happy to proceed with the name Extreme? Yes, we are. Now, there are two modes that you can play in. 3D mode, which is the more modern and the way they really want you to play. And the 2D mode, which is more akin to a more traditional JRPG that you would see from the on the SNES. But we're going to do 3D mode because I want to show you guys the beauty of this game. Even though the 2D art style is quite pretty, 3D art in this game is absolutely mind-boggling. It's beautiful in some areas. This little tech demo that they show right here doesn't do it any justice. Are you sure you want to play in 3D mode? Yes, we are. And we're also going to adjust our settings here. And because I want you guys to understand everything the characters are saying, we're going to keep things in English. All this stuff is kind of minor stuff. This just moves. You can move your camera up and down, and left and right, and we're going to keep that normal. And this, I'll be going over auto running later, but let's just say this part's a little jarring whenever you don't have it on, or when you have it on. So I would recommend keeping that off, especially if you're a new player to Dragon Quest. And what we're gonna do, so you guys can see everything, all the cutscenes stuff a little brighter, we're gonna brighten it up to 65 brightness. The default one that's set is 50. You can make it darker or brighter based on what you want to do. All right, happy to proceed with the brightness setting? Yes, we are. Adventure log successfully created. Our adventure begins now.
This child, he is the one?
There's the mark. There's no mistaking it. Oh my. What in heavens are you doing here? And after that awful storm, too. However did you survive? Oh, you're a jolly one. What's this? Oh, you poor thing. Come here. Come here. Oh, there's no need to be frightened anymore. You're safe now, little fellow.
Several years later.
Thanks so much, you're a lifesaver. Trust me to lose my headscarf just before the big ceremony. So it's finally here, the big day. I can't believe we're going to be climbing all the way up there. Looks like Sandy's keen to lead the way. Come on, best not keep her waiting.
Okay, here we are. The Cobblestone Tor, the base. See Sandy's barking at us over there. That's the name of the dog, by the way. The path gets pretty steep up on the Tor, so be sure to watch your footing. Don't let me make you stick to the beaten track. Little detours are where you find all the fun stuff. To think you and Gemma are all grown up already. I remember when you two were little and sung around the place causing trouble like it was yesterday. What this lady's saying here is to explore. Explore a lot in this game, which we'll be doing a good amount of. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to explore every little nook and cranny of this beautiful world that we're in, but I will try my best. Though it's not for you to head to the door, I hear. Mind you don't slip, it's a long way down. Oh, don't worry, Extreme would never let me fall. What would you do without him, eh? Well, Extreme, you heard the lady. Make sure she comes to no harm. You like our friend or something? The symbols on the side of the Tor represent the spirit of the land. Okay. You have a pink bubble over your head, so I'm going to talk to you. You know the mayor and your mother are waiting you to see off the top of the steps, don't you? Don't keep them waiting, dear. And remember, if you ever need some advice or just stuck for what to do, have a chat with folks with pretty pink speech bubbles above their heads, like me. Breaking the fourth wall, and we're not even 5 minutes in this game. Just press square and look at the map. You can't miss us. While you're looking at the map, use the R trigger to change direction you're facing. It's a handy little trick, trust me. Okay. So, this is how you open the map. You open the map by clicking square, as she said. And if you click the triangle button right here, you'll be able to zoom in, and you'll see that there are 2 more pink spots over there. So that's where we're headed to. And you have the little mini-map that's right below you. I wish I was a grown-up like you. I can't wait to climb the Tor. Okay, you both have... Let me talk to you first. Just look at you, Extreme, my little boy, all grown up. Now, be sure to look up the Gemma, you hear? To think you've been inseparable since you were tiny, and here you are. about to climb the Tor together. Oh, if you ever lose your way, just follow Sandy. That dog's got more sense than any of us. I don't doubt it. Off you go, dear. I know the two of you will be just fine. Then I'll make sure there's a delicious supper waiting for you when you get back. Well, that sounds delicious. And you? It's strange seeing as you, my dear Gemma, all set for your big day. Makes me proud as anything. Both as mayor and as grandfather. You're not kids anymore, you know. No, you're grown up now, and that means going to the Tor and offering your thanks. Now, it's time you're on your way. Head to the top. You'll praise the spirit of the land. Excuse me, I'm filming this a bit late at night. Then come back down and tell us how you like the view. Oh, and if you're ever unsure what to do next, just try pressing triangle and selecting party talk. Gemma might have some useful tips for you. Yeah, I'll pronounce it Gemma and Gemma. By the way, so just so people don't get mad, cross this bridge here. Talk to this fellow. The path that ahead will be times a steep one, but fear not, my children, for the spirit of the land shall watch over you. May your climb teach you how truly blessed we are to live amongst those beautiful surroundings. We will pray for your safe return. Now, what the mayor back there was saying, if you click the triangle and you go to Party Talk, you can talk to Gemma here. It's our big day extreme. We finally get to go and do the ceremony. We're going to be grown-ups at last. Oh, you do talk. He looks like Sandy's excited as we are. Come on, let's get moving. We don't want her to get to the top of there before us. No, we do not. You look kind of disappointed. Oh, dearie me. Where can that boy have gone to this time? I just hope he hasn't to go to the Tor on his own. No, he won't be that stupid, surely. He'll be the death of me, that one. Again, excuse me, I'm filming this at night, so I'm a bit tired.
Humble folk of Cobblestone, great land spirits, hearth and home. That's how it goes, isn't it? My granddad's been teaching me the prayer ever since I was little. He reckons the spirit of the land really does live on Cobblestone Tor, you see. As long as I can remember, he's been preparing me for this day. The day it would finally be my turn to climb all the way up there and offer my thanks. I just wonder whose idea it was in the first place, sending the village's young folk on such a dangerous errand. What if I take a tumble and do myself a mischief? Well, not to worry. Since you and me were born on the same day, I'm lucky enough to have a bodyguard along for the journey. Come on then. That craggy old thing won't climb its... Oh. Monsters! They're coming this way.
A group of slimes draws near. Alright, so this is our first battle here in Dragon Quest. There's plenty of things to do in battle. You have fight, your tactics, settings, and fleeing the fight, which obviously we're not going to do at all. We're going to click fight here and see what this does. This brings up this screen that says attack, abilities, spells, items, equipment, and defend. We don't actually have any abilities or spells yet, but we will get those later. Our equipment. That's actually something unique to Dragon Quest XI. You are allowed to change your equipment to this giant sword here, but we're going to use the regular sword just because I think it looks better on our hero here. And we are going to attack! Kabooyah!
Crikey!
Nice shot, Sandy.
Go on! You can do it!
And kabooyah! And if you look at the health before I clicked it, I was a bit hesitant. That's kind of a quick on my happy trigger. That's kind of a
you can do it.
Force of habit, really. And if you look, the slime's logo. Yes, it's a logo. Slime's name is a bit yellow. That means it's at past half health, and you're close to defeating it. So if you attack again, it's defeated. And our first battle is won. Slimes are defeated. Extreme 6 experience points. Extreme acquires 6 gold coins. Oh, and he dropped the treasure chest. Adopt a medicinal herb that will restore 30 HP to a single party member.
Crikey, I wasn't expecting that. I know they were only little, but I'd have been done for if you and Sandy hadn't been here to help me. And now we've got to go through that horrible, dingy cave. Just our luck. I'll bet you anything that's where those awful things came from. Well, as long as you're with me, I've got nothing to worry about. Come on, let's get going.
And we are not going to follow Sandy this time, actually. We are going to head up over this way, where the statue is. Humble folk of Cobblestone, great land spirit, hearth and home. Blessed are we since days of yore, let it be so forevermore. That's the prayer that Gemma was talking about over here. And if you walk behind here, aha! There's a treasure chest. They're trying to be sneaky and hide it behind here. Again, like the lady said, you are rewarded extremely for exploring, and extreme finds a pot lid. That is actually a type of shield. So if we go into equipment here, you have items, which we have medicinal herbs. So we're going to do, actually with that, is we're going to transfer that to our hero here, Extreme, so you can use it. And if we go into equipment, we can equip the pot lid here, so we have a shield. I was actually not aware of that when I first played the game. So when I went through, I was like, is there anything behind this thing? And of course I found a pot lid. I was like, darn. That's a little disappointing, isn't it? But now we've got ourselves a shield, and that makes us more defensive. If you saw what I took out earlier, it was a great sword. If you equip that, you're a lot more offensive, but you have a lot less defense. So for here, I want to have our hero here a bit more of a defensive here so he doesn't die as easily. Plus, dying in this game is not fun. So we're going to keep the shield on him for now. And we're going to follow Sandy, but first we're going to read the sign. Cobblestone Village, Cobblestone Tor that way. There's actually a bit of a Easter egg you can get if you try to read it from behind. It's a little bit funny. Extreme tries to read the sign, but he's standing on the wrong side of it. They have realism in this game. JRPG and realism. Who would have thought of that? Developers being cheeky, Square Enix. If you hold down the R2 button here on the PlayStation controller, you'll actually run automatically. So we're going to run into the cave here. And now we're inside the cave. And Gemma, I don't know what you're talking about. This place is beautiful. And what do we do when we see beautiful areas? We take a photo! So here we go. This is how you do photo mode. You click the options button and you go down and click photo mode. There are many things to do in photo mode here. So if you click... Hi, Gemma. Why are you there? Why are you there? Come here. Okay, we're just walking place. Alright. So there's many things to do in photo mode. If you click the triangle button, it'll reposition them to a more like ideal position. Response to the camera. If you click the R button, all party members, like say I go over here, it'll make it so they look directly at the camera. We're gonna make them look directly at us, obviously. And there's different poses you can do by clicking the D-pad. Click wave. Gemma will, in this case, will do the same pose every time, no matter which one you do. You do wave. You can do regular greeting. You can clap your hands. You click the left stick, you can do a thumbs up. There's another animation we'll see later. There's beckon, which is a kind of taunt. You clench your fist, which is like a celebratory pinch clench. One I'm actually going to take a picture with in just a second. Sob is you crying. Point is just pointing. Step back is like whoa, whoa, whoa. And then hocus pocus. Hocus pocus is random. You can dance. You can make a sob. The only one, there's one that's exclusive to Hocus Pocus. I can find it. There it is. And that's just your character looking around. So that's all there is to do in photo mode. Aside from, you know, take a picture. But I'll do that later. I mean, we're just gonna cross this. Let's go. I would love to go exploring in a place like this, just to like run around. So over here, there's a blue exclamation point. So if we go over here, Again, you are rewarded exponentially for exploring, so if you see little areas like this, you'll see a sparkly spot. That is an item. Items are right for the picking of the sparkling spots, and after you leave a certain area, they will respawn. This is only a ground for sparkling spots. Treasure chests will not reopen at all. Uh-oh. Gah! More monsters! But I don't think they spotted you yet. You should take up a shot and surprise them. Excuse me. Get enough close to a monster, and a small orange arrow will appear just above them. Press the X button, you'll give them a weighty ball up with whatever weapon you have, lowering their HP before battle's even begun. Or try springing a preemptive attack on the slime over there. So basically all you gotta do, gotta be a little bit sneaky here. See the orange arrow up above your head, and BAM! They'll have a little bit less HP than normal. And we go into a fight here. And boosh! Ow. Get him, Sandy.
Here you go.
And Gemma here, while she's running around, she'll give you HP items and other items too. And we win. Sons are defeated. We got 4 experience points and 4 gold coins. Oh, and another treasure chest. We got a slime drop. Lucky, I guess. That doesn't usually happen. There we go, another Skadoosh! No poor Gemma.
Fight, and fight some more!
Boom! And we win.
Phew.
Alright, 4 more experience points and 4 more gold. We got 1 more slime over here. Skadoosh! Slimes are the basic enemy. They're probably the most well-known out of all the Dragon Quest enemies. In fact, it's probably the mascot series. There's all sorts of merch, items, controllers, especially in Japan where Dragon Quest is huge. Now, if you saw there when I clicked that, the slime's health is actually a dark orange. That means you're 75% the way there. That means you almost defeated the enemy and they have 75% of its health gone. And yeah, slime's defeated again. Streamer shoots 4 experience points, 4 gold coins.
So proud of you.
And we leveled up for the first time. Level up, you increase all your stats, including max HP, MP, strength, resilience, agility, deftness, magical might, mending, and charm. If you look at the animation, you do a thumbs up. You send photo mode that's related to another animation. There you go. And Gemma's clapping for us because she's proud of us, and Sandy's still barking. And we learned a new spell, Frizz. And we'll see what that is in a second. Just cross this bridge here. Keep following Sandy. There's a couple slimes over here, but I'm not going to fight those right now. Instead, I'm going to fight this new enemy here, which is called a Needler. Needlers are basic enemies with poke damage. And what I'm going to do, if you look at the bottom right corner, you see our profile picture. Level 2, Extreme, and we have 25 HP and 4 MP, so if we have 4 MP, if you click Fight, we now have spells. We use Frizz. That does 15 damages and a decent attack, actually.
Ricky. Go on! You can do it!
Oh, you used the medical art, huh? And... Needlers are defeated. 6 experience points and 6 gold coins this time. If you look over this way, again, another secret that they're hiding. If you go down this way, there's this little water area. And if you break pots and stuff in there, you're almost bound to find items and such. We've got 5 more gold coins and another medicinal herb. And again, I'm going to go to my items menu, and I'm going to put that in my... I'm going to transfer that to myself. And you can choose how many you want. I'm going to put all 2 in there, so we have decent healing items for later. Alright, keep following Sandy over here, who is barking her head off, apparently. And there's another sparkly spot over here. What do we do? Find copper ore. And there's another needle over here, so we're going to fight him. Why would you use a medicinal herb when you're still at full health? Oh, so you don't have enough MP anymore. That demonstrates that. Get him, Sandy. Alright, Needler 1 is defeated.
Don't give up!
And again, Gemma will use items on you that restore your HP and MP. There's another demonstration of that.
Get him!
Paralyzed.
You can do it!
These enemies are so small they're scared by a dog. And there we go. Healers are defeated. 6 more experience points and 6 more gold coins.
Look at all this fog. Is this normal, do you think?
Help! Help me!
What? Cole? Quick! You have to help him! It's not fog at all. It's more monsters.
Okay, so we have our first mini-boss fight here.
Watch out!
Alright, Jesus, keep at it, Extreme. I'll do what I can to help. Okay, sounds good to me. Let's see if we can beat these guys and save our friend Cole over here. Now, for those who don't know, this is the boy who the lady was talking about earlier.
Fight and fight some more!
Who went up onto the Tor and douche.
Crikey!
Who are very Australian, Gemma. And again, that makes them paralyzed.
You can do it!
Certain things will acquire certain effects. We're going to use Frizz on you and do a lot more damage. Ow.
Here you go.
Thank you, Gemma. Ow, please stop attacking Sandy. And boom! We win. The Smogs are defeated. 40 experience points and 22 gold coins. Wow, it's a lot more than the other times.
Well done!
And we leveled up again. Da 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 da. Alright.
I'm sorry, Gemma. I only came up here because I thought it'd be funny to jump out and surprise you. But then those monsters appeared.
What in the world is going on? I never heard anything about monsters appearing on the tour before. But never mind that now. Whatever were you thinking? You could have been killed. You take Sandy and get back to the village this instant.
Yes, Gemma. Sorry, Gemma.
You saved my bacon again. I knew you were tough, but crikey, you really have grown into quite the hero. Not far to the top now. Typical. It would have to go and start raining, wouldn't it? Come on, let's get a move on.
I know Gemma says we're going to get a move on, but that's not what we're going to do right now. Matter of fact, that's where we're going to end off today. We had our first boss fight. We battled a bunch of enemies and grew to level, I think, what are we, level 3 now? And we're halfway up to the Cobblestone Tor. Next time on Dragon Quest XI's, we're going to be climbing up to the top of the Cobblestone Tor. See you guys then, and stay extreme.